iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. South Africa 2, Mozambique 1 in a friendly international. 2 goals by Bongokuhle Hlongwane after a mistake by Ronwen Williams. Rushin Derek in the first half. Who almost bambisa the lahle. Unfortunately, Liachesa ilahle. Unfortunately. But of course, Bafana Bafana coming back from behind. So Vilakazi from Bafana Bafana forward. What do you make of that game, sir?
Mr. Gil,
Yes, sir.
I know ngibulise wena, ngibulise Junior, ngibulise Justice. Ngibulise na emakhaya, ngicela support iDiskiTV. Njobe njobe njalo ngichiki futhi.
Yes, sir.
Going tell Mr. Gil half time.
Oh yeah, at halftime it was 1-0 and we shoot our halftime videos on Facebook. We do Facebook Live. Sometimes we have 2,000 people, sometimes we have 4,000 people watching. At the best of times, we also have like 7,000 people watching us live on YouTube when we shoot those halftime videos. So on today's video, Tso was saying that Bafana Bafana from 1-0 down at that point, they were definitely going to come back and win 2-1. So congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Nkeo. Well done to the boys. Mr. Nkeo, you know the reason being terminal the score will be 2-1 because I saw Guti, these guys they play with the high intensity, and you know with that high intensity I doubt they will keep up a second half. So looking at our guys, they didn't come to the party first half, so they were like acting but Tuswa ile tempo in Mozambique because they play with the high tempo, the speed, you know, the ball is going fast, they make runs, you know. So second half, now I could see good, okay, yeah, tempo. And as soon as the tempo that's when we saw Mshishi. Yes, Mshishi came to the party. Now Mkwena now is also in the party. Team now we can play those forward passes. Hlongwane Olepasa. Now you could see team now iyadlala because the tempo was more or less the same. And well done to Hlongwane. You know, good pass. This is what I always ask, Mr. Keo. When you use the width, nami athanda use width, but with the purpose that ball my boy. We don't need the police where we need to go and fight. No, put that ball between the keeper and the defense. Any touch is a goal. Because he was right there in that good position. And then what? It's a goal. So balls like that, look, I'm a fan of that because it forced the opponents to defend facing their goal post. But when you look at other crosses, you find them corner flag, we are sharp, and everyone needs to fight. For me, what for? Because remember that here in South Africa, we hardly have a very good striker in the air.
Evidence Mahopa.
Evidence Mahopa. Mr. Nkeo. Mr. Nkeo. Sifuna ukulungisa lama problems esinayo in South Africa.
Evidence Mahopa.
Good height is not good in the air. So he needs to train that. He's got a very good. I like him. I like him, but he needs to be coached and to get a proper training because with his height in South Africa, we don't have that tall striker in South Africa. So he needs to really pull up his socks. So I like those crosses because it depends. I think it was his first touch with Shaile and Lapana between keep and defense, and then the defender came with the tackle. Second goal, that's why I was saying Uguti, they came to the party, they started to play. Look at the movement here from the width, cutting inside, playing a pass, Kumshishi returned that pass to him. He went inside, individual brilliant. Mr. Nkeo, this is what we call skill. These are the areas where we want to see the skill. This is a skill. Take the man on. Create a space for yourself. Take a shot. It's a goal. This is a skill. When we say a skill, people are getting confused. As coaches, this we're talking about the skill. This is a skill.
I need to ask you something about the two main players that stood out for not standing out today. So they stood out for not standing out today. Lepasa and Saleng, for me, I thought, of course, opportunity being granted, you play for Bafana Bafana, you're given the number 9 position as a target man. Fagla K is on the bench, so Lipasa, it's your opportunity to shine. Munapole Saleng as well, you are a wide forward. Show us what you can do. Unfortunately, I don't think that they raised their hands. I don't know if you share the same opinion.
Mr. Gewo, you know, that's why it's very important in our football that as a country must have a philosophy of play. Why I'm saying this is because in our national team and the football that we are playing in club level is totally different. Ulipasa is used to run away from that big box where as a target man, because remember that we're playing using the width. So if he's making the run to the width, who's gonna be inside? So it's you know, the boy, I would say, is a bit confused because in club level he's allowed to do that in club level, but in national team we are not allowed to do that, because when you go making those, because we was always making runs outside the box. So who's going inside? And in our midfielders that we have in South Africa, we don't have that midfielder that if a striker is making a run going in the wing, then he must go inside. We don't have. So it means we need to have you sitting as a striker. So
individually, though, like, okay, you are explaining now the theoretic movements of what they should and should not do, but individually, how do you rate those two today?
For me, no, I'm not happy. Not per se poor, but I'm not happy. I think they can do more, especially when it comes to coaching and understanding in terms of how the coach wants them to play. And per se, coming to them personally, I mean, come to the party, show who are you, what is it that you can do? Because when you've got a ball, you need to show us individual brilliant like Hlongwane did. Show us Saleng can do that. Now Lipaza can do that, but they didn't come to the party.
All right, so there you go. That's Bafana Bafana then against Mozambique. I don't know why actually this game was played at 8:30 p.m. We had all day today. If they were looking for workers to come out of work, it could have been played at 7 p.m. or something like that, 6:30. But of course, here we are, no complaints on Sunday. We'll be back at 3 p.m. Yeah, because we have to shoot a video now at 11 o'clock. It's like, it's 11 o'clock. Why? I mean, Mozambique are our neighbors. There's no time zone difference. So I don't know whose favor we're doing. We're waiting for generations to end before the game can be played on television. Come on. Come on. I think they were waiting for Uzalo to end. That's why they put the match on SABC 3. They were waiting for a program to end. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, all sports betting. Thank you for watching us.